Exporters are confident New Zealand will walk away unscathed from threats made by the U.S. in the Jerusalem debate. U.S. President Donald Trump is vowing to punish the 128 countries that voted at the UN against recognizing the city as Israel's capital. New Zealand was one of those. Export-NZ Executive Director Catherine Beard says if Mr. Trump goes after trade, it would be detrimental to both New Zealand and the U.S. They would be number 3 in terms of our exports, and really important to different sectors like the wine industry, the beef industry, she told Newshub. Beard said if Mr. Trump took action against us, he'd have to go after 127 other nations too. There were very few countries that lined up with the United States, so it's quite hard to see them taking such an extreme action in terms of impacting on countries that export to the United States. The only countries that sided with the US and Israel were Guatemala, Honduras, the Marshall Islands, Micronesia, Nauru, Palau and Togo, many of which rely on U.S. aid. Before the vote, U.S. Ambassador to the UN Nikki Haley said the U.S. would be taking names of those who voted against the proposal. Canada and Australia abstained from the vote, as did 33 other countries. Jerusalem is claimed by both the Israelis and Palestinians as their capital. The east of the city was captured and annexed by Israel in the 1967 Six-Day War, which began when Israel launched a preemptive strike on Egyptian forces that had mobilized along the border. He may not get support. Beard says even if Mr. Trump decided to take action, it's unlikely he'd have the political backing to make it a reality. The Republican Party are pretty pro-trade fundamentally, so if he did want to do something dramatic with regard to trade, he may not get support. The Israel Institute here in New Zealand thinks we've joined the mob by voting, but the Palestinian community has been heartened by the move. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern has previously said she supports a two-state solution. Our view is that Jerusalem and issues around religious sites needs to be resolved within the context of establishing that two-state solution.